walking alone down the deserted street. It's almost midnight, and I'm still too pissed at my parents to go home. August, September, October. Mom, what's going on? July, June. Ah! I can't take it anymore. Stop being a nuisance. But I didn't do anything.
Kira, stop. Who allowed you to act like this?
They're so unfair. Out of nowhere, a cold breeze blows, and I swear I hear a faint whistle behind me. I look back, squinting into the dark alleys, and that's when I spot a tall shadow at the end of the alley. Who's there? No answer. I know Kung Fu, so don't say I didn't warn ya. Still, no answer. Halloween's coming up, and I can't even tell if it's a trick or an actual threat. Ghost? As the shadow gets closer, I book it. I run home, gasping for air. But when I get to my room, I hear that noise again. A burglar? In my room? This guy's got guts. Hey! Mom! Why are you home so late? I'm tired, okay? I'm not done talking to you. You're so out of line. Hey, I'm Kira. Before diving into my weird story, don't forget to like and subscribe to MDA. Kira, are you up yet? There it is again. Yeah, Mom? Give this lunchbox to your dad. He's running late for work. I grab the lunchbox and dash out.
Thanks, kiddo.
Are you coming home tonight? Before I can finish, Dad speeds off. He's always busy with his city job. And Mom is... why is it more expensive again? I'm losing my mind. Yeah, she's always stressed about the monthly bills. No news there. Why can't you be successful like your friends, so we don't have to struggle, Kira? I should leave before Mom blows the roof off. I'm still happy with my life. I don't have many friends, though. People generally avoid me because I don't join in on their activities.
A few hours later.
Anyway, today's special. I would go home early as maybe something special is waiting for me at home. Ah! Robbery! Ugh, jerk! I chase him down to get my bag back, but I can't keep up. I slip and fall into a mud puddle. Well, free mud bath for my birthday.
Hey, happy birthday.
When I look up to see you return my bag, the guy is gone. Really? Help a girl out then vanish? Ugh, the cake's ruined. What a crappy birthday. I go home and Mom screams at me. What did you do, Kira? Why are you always causing trouble? It's my birthday today, Mom. I put the ruined cake on the table and storm off to my room. Bummer. I had to buy my own cake. And my parents didn't even remember my birthday. Huh? What's this? Who threw this in? That shadow again. Was he following me since last night? But then a guy my age steps out and smiles. That's the first time I met Sam.
It's just... I saw you walking alone at night and I wanted to make sure you were safe. Didn't expect you'd think I was a creep.
What a dumb move, Kira. Turns out, Sam was the one who got my bag back. But the cake is ruined.
Here, I got you another birthday cake. Happy birthday, Kira.
A few hours ago, Sam was a total stranger. Now he feels like an important part of my life, making it feel magical again. Thank you. Sam eventually transfers to my school. Life's better with him around. We get close enough to share family stories.
My family's kinda messed up too. My parents are super controlling.
Whenever Mom goes on a rampage, I sneak out with Sam. Finally, someone who gets what I've been through. I even told him about my plan to run away from home. One day, our teacher announced we were getting a new student, JJ. But from the moment he walked in, JJ was staring at me like I was an early Halloween costume or something. And whenever I was in the hall, he was lurking. So weird. What's your deal? What do you want? JJ doesn't answer.
Kira!
I dashed over to Sam, leaving JJ in the dust. Dude's a freak.
I don't like him around you. Keep your distance. He gives off bad vibes.
I'm thinking Sam's just jealous. OMG! What if Sam thinks JJ's into me and that's why he's stalking me? Wait, is JJ actually into me? Oh gosh, this is embarrassing!
Attention all students, the Halloween party will be held on Saturday evening next week.
Sam and I start prepping for the upcoming Halloween party. We decided to go as Harley Quinn and Joker, cause honestly, we were like two peas in a pod. Not just clowns, but we couldn't care less about anyone but each other. I'm so pumped for that party!
I'm only going because you're excited.
Sam's words gave me all the feels. He's the only one who gets me.
Be right back.
Right after Sam exits, JJ suddenly appears. Something's off. Oh my god! I'm shook when JJ spills coffee all over my dress. Seriously? You did this on purpose, didn't you?
I'm sorry, but I wanted to ask you about Sam.
This dude's not even pretending to be sorry. What a creeper! Wait a sec. Don't tell me JJ's actually into Sam instead of me? Here I was, thinking I'm the princess with two knights fighting over me.
When did you meet Sam?
Right. When did I meet Sam? He just showed up in my backyard that night. We clicked instantly from there. About 2 months ago. Sam, I'm here! Sam storms over with a clearly angry expression.
I told you to stay away from him. He's bad news. Choose, Kira. Me or him. Who's it gonna be?
I've never seen Sam act so negative. What's going on with him? With me hesitating, Sam storms off. Sam! I run to catch up with him. What's going on, Sam? JJ just wanted to talk.
I don't want you close to anyone but me.
Sam!
Just stay with me, okay?
Sam suddenly hugs me tight. From that moment, I knew we had something deeper than friendship. But when I got home, I received some shocking news. My dad decided we're moving to the city because he's tired of commuting.
Can you stop complaining?
Living downtown might cost us an arm and a leg. Hold up! Someone clue me in! I don't want to move! I like it here! What about my friends?
You can make friends everywhere. We're leaving tomorrow.
I instantly call Sam to ask what the heck I should do now. Always shows up right when I need him. I want to get away!
After the Halloween party tomorrow, I'll take you far away. Deal?
I'm so done with living here. This seems like the best option. The next night, I wait for Sam at the party entrance. Ugh, took me forever to wash out that coffee stain. Frickin' JJ! Some friends passed by, totally gossiping about me. After tonight, I'll be gone. It's 9 p.m. and Sam's still nowhere to be seen. How long do I have to wait? People start leaving. Are they laughing at me like I'm a literal clown? Sam?
It's me. I'm sorry.
You're laughing at me too, huh?
I overheard you and Sam talking about running away.
What? I never said that. You must have heard wrong.
Listen, I respect what you and Sam have, but you can't go with him.
This ticks me off. Some stranger tells me I can't be with Sam. As I turn to leave, I feel dizzy and pass out. I wake up, blinded by intense light. What? Where am I? I see a familiar face in the bright light. It's JJ. He kidnapped me? Sam was right. JJ's bad news. Let me go! Another man approaches with a pendulum, starts swinging it in front of me.
Dad, start!
Dad? That's JJ's dad?
Kira, wake up! I'm here to save you!
Sam grabs my hand and we bolt, opening a thick door. I'm shocked it leads to my room. Sam turns and looks at me.
Kira! Who am I?
He gives me a paper airplane. Don't worry. Be happy. In my mind, I see myself folding paper airplanes. Did I do that?
Kira! Who am I?
Images roll like slow motion footage. It was just me all along. I had imagined everything.
Kira, I'm you.
Ah! My head feels like it's been stabbed with 100 needles. I wake up sweaty. JJ's still holding my hand. How's our daughter, doctor?
She's not stable yet. She needs time to rest.
I take a deep breath. I've been diagnosed with delusion. JJ says he noticed the signs from the first meeting and wanted to look into it. His dad is a psychiatrist.
That's why I've been following you. I've always been concerned. Even the coffee spill.
So you did it on purpose? I knew it! Ouch!
Calm down. Rest, Kira.
Sometimes I thought Sam was just a figment of my imagination. Of course, he was like an angel who showed up exactly when I needed. I didn't know who Sam was or where he came from, but he made life feel brighter, so I chose to live in my dreams. My life had too many misfortunes. I really needed someone who cared. Kira, we talked to the doctor and your friend JJ. We didn't know you were so hurt.
We're sorry. We've been too busy making money and forgot our real treasure is you.
Lies! You even forgot my birthday! No, Kira. Dad tried to get a birthday cake, but got stuck in traffic. When we came upstairs, you had left. I shudder, feeling like I'm gonna collapse. We love you. They hug me, and just like that, my anger dissipates. I open the hospital room door, and I'm shocked to see Sam sitting there. He smiles just like the first time we met.
Sorry for dragging you into this mess, but things are getting better. Look, your friend JJ has a gift for you.
It's a framed photo of me sitting aimlessly in the library. I feel bad for thinking he was a creep before.
Guess it's time for me to go.
Goodbye, Sam.
Wish we could turn back time to the good old days. Oh no! I'm screwed!
Oh my god. Joy! What have you done now? Oh, my precious plates!
What a disaster. I didn't mean to. Sorry, Dad. Can't you make a normal entrance just one day? If you ever see me gently opening the door and going all, "Hello, Dad. Hello, Mom. Did you have a splendid day?" Then that would be really weird. Ooh! Hey there. I'm Joy Kelsey, 15, from Ohio, and I'm an only child in a millionaire family. I was on top of the world until this happened and turned everything upside down. But first, hit like and subscribe to MDA and I promise I'll tell you exactly what happened. My parents are like the richest entrepreneurs in America. Trust me, we're just more low-key than Elon Musk. You see, my family's always been all classy and noble-like, until I come in. Instead of chilling to Dad's $100,000 classical music vinyls, I'm all about that hip-hop life. I spent most of my time busting moves to sick beats, skateboarding, and causing chaos in our huge mansion, making the butler and maid sweat buckets. But hey, isn't that the privilege of being the only child? I was treated like royalty. Then, out of the blue, this day came. Dad, I've cleaned those ancient Greek pattern plates. Where would you like to display them?
Oh, thank you. Fantastic. Haven't had the time to even touch them. I've been so busy. And you knew they were Greek patterns?
Of course. I've been learning a lot about our home decor to have more to talk about with you.
Oh, Violet, you're such a good kid.
You should hear her play the piano. She's on par with world-class artists. My parents were all over Violet. She became part of the family so fast, and the thought of not being the only golden child anymore scared me. I can't understand why you'd want to adopt her.
Joy, she's had a tough time. We need to show her some love to make up for it.
Tough time? What tough time? And why do we have to make up for it? Why not the Brahms from across the street? They don't even have kids. Enough, Joy. Don't be rude. You're not a toddler anymore. Take these cookies to Violet and get to know her. It's not like I'm mean or anything against Violet, but you see, ever since she stepped into my life, everything's been topsy-turvy. Walking past my parents' room, I noticed the door slightly open. And Violet was inside! Violet, what are you doing here? Joy, I was just... What's this? You trying to steal Mom's jewelry? No, I... Don't lie! The evidence is right here! What's happening here? Oh, my sapphire earrings! She was trying to steal them from the drawer! What? No! I asked Violet to find them for me. I needed them for tomorrow and couldn't find them in that messy drawer. Thank you, Violet. And Joy, I think you owe her an apology for your terrible behavior. It's just a misunderstanding, Mom. She didn't know. Joy, your apology's accepted. I didn't apologize. Joy! Why would my mom trust an outsider so easily? I still feel like there's something weird about Violet. She's definitely hiding something. Things got even worse when Violet started coming to school.
Check out the new girl. She's so pretty.
She's Joy Kelsey's foster sister? Wow, talk about night and day. She's so graceful and classy. Violet wasn't just impressing the classmates, she was acing every subject, practically conquering the top spot in school. She was like the center of the universe, everything revolving around her. Some even joke that my parents found their long-lost biological child. Even Nick, my ride-or-die bestie, couldn't resist Violet's charm. Hey Nick, you're so cool with that skateboard! That aerial flip was epic!
Oh, no biggie. I can pull off tougher tricks.
Amazing! Maybe you could teach me sometime?
Sure. You could ask JK too. She's a skateboard pro.
She acted like she and Nick had been tight for ages. It drove me nuts. I didn't want to see Violet for another second. One night, weird noises from the attic woke me up. I crept out to check just in time to catch Violet climbing down. Aha! I learned my lesson. Not letting her off the hook this time. This is the blueprint of our mansion? Why does she need this? And why sneak around at night? Crap! She's coming this way! I just lay there, barely breathing, trying to keep my heart from racing. I only relaxed when her footsteps faded away. Tell me I'm not the only one who thinks there's something off about Violet.
Violet? I don't know. She's pretty, friendly, and fun.
Yeah, right.
Come on, JK. You sulking?
Like anyone cares how I feel. I thought I was enough for my parents, but guess not.
Listen, JK. Maybe your parents just want you to spend more time with them instead of skateboarding and dancing.
That's one thing, but I can't trust her.
Cheer up. Tomorrow's your birthday bash. Get ready for some awesome surprises.
Since you told me that Violet is pretty, you're uninvited.
No way. Didn't I tell you you're always the prettiest?
Okay, I gotta admit, lately I feel strange around Nick. Like now. Gosh, it's like electricity zapping through me. Maybe it's just teenage hormones? I never considered sharing their interests like Violet does. Who is she really? Part of me wants to trust Violet, but the other part can't get past her strange behavior. Finally, my birthday bash arrived. After greeting a few guests with my parents and welcoming my friends to the mansion, I noticed Violet sneaking off to the back garden with some shady-looking figures. What's up with that? A bunch of tough-looking dudes were surrounding Violet. But why was she so calm about it? I need proof to expose her. Let's postpone the break-in plan. Now's not the right time. She's getting suspicious of me.
Not now, then when? I've noticed you acting weird lately, Violet. You got some other agenda.
Damn it, I knew it! Violet's a con artist. She's after my family's money. Suddenly, Violet spilled everything. She was forced to join the thugs and con people for money. I'm sorry, Mom. Dad. Sorry, Joy. When Joy found out, they planned a fake kidnapping for ransom. promising to leave me alone afterward. Those bastards. I was wrong. We were mad at Violet, sure, but family's about forgiveness and making things right. Thanks to working with the cops and a good lawyer, Violet avoided arrest. Now we're closer than ever. Wow, this is more fun than I thought. Not bad. You're starting to feel like a real sister.
Hey, ladies.
Hey, Nick, catch! Ouch! Ugh, ignore Violet. She's just joking.
Really? Did she joke about you having a crush on me?
What the? What did you tell Nick? Violet, wait up!
During a cheerleading audition when I was small, I was about to perform the somersaults on my partner's shoulders when suddenly I felt a tickle in the nape of my neck. I shuddered and quickly scratched it. When I took it down from my hair, oh my gosh, spider! It was a huge spider! I screamed as loud as I could and fell to the ground. Everyone burst into laughter, especially Leo, who was holding his stomach in the distance. It was his work. You jerk, you pay for this! I furiously rushed over to him then. Very quickly, both of us were eliminated from the selection for wreaking havoc. Hi everyone, I'm Caitlin Stewart, and what you saw back then was the story of me and my arch enemy, Leo, when we were in middle school. He and I had the same goal of getting into the cheerleading squad at the University of Kentucky. We always competed against each other to win it until we both turned 15. It was when Leo had to follow his parents to Australia and we had to part ways, much to my delight. Before he left, he boldly declared, "I'll definitely come back to beat you." 4 years after that event, my dream still remained just a dream. After failing to get to the cheerleading scholarship to Kentucky Uni, I tried to get into it through a regular exam, but due to my developing fear of crowds, I couldn't perform even without Leo messing it up. Every time I tried to do the somersault, my legs would shake and I would feel extremely nauseous. Every day, I practiced from early morning till late night. One night as usual, when I got out of the choreography room, the street was empty. Suddenly, I bumped into a guy who had just come out of a dinner. He quickly helped me up.
Caitlin, is that you?
He looked familiar. Leo? Wait, where's my bag? I struggled to find it and suddenly, Leo pointed behind me.
Is that yours?
I was about to grab it when a black shadow passed in front of my eyes. Jesus, my bag was robbed! Leo and I immediately chased after the robber, and my tight skirt was making it so hard to move, so I ripped it off on the spot. When I caught up to the robber, they were already cornered by Leo. Without hesitation, I used Leo's shoulder as leverage to jump up and gave that unlucky robber a painful kick. After they were escorted away by the police, Leo applauded me.
That jump was out of this world. You're probably a cheerleader at Kentucky Uni by now, aren't you?
If I let Leo know I was still struggling to get in, he would definitely laugh at my face. Of course, and I'm also their cheer captain. Leo gaped at me. He couldn't look down on me now. How about you, Leo? To my surprise, he said that he had dropped out of school to earn money. I died laughing. Suddenly, he offered to take me home for safety. That made sense. On the way home, we had an unexpectedly nice conversation. Turns out the adult version of Leo wasn't too bad. 2 days later, Leo texted me saying that he was at my uni and wanted to invite me to lunch. That message freaked me out. I ran all the way to Kentucky Uni and found him already waiting there. Hi, Leo! Sorry, I just saw your message now.
No problem. I just want to visit the university that was once my dream.
I tried to comfort him and he quickly grabbed my hand as if he were holding onto his last hope.
Can you take me to the cheerleaders' practice room? Please? I just want to look at it.
Oh boy, I wanted to take him there too, but I didn't even know the way. At his insistence, I had no choice but to accompany him to random places around the university. We had gone through every nook and cranny of the uni and still hadn't found the cheer room. Tired, Leo asked me.
Why haven't we arrived yet?
Yeah, sorry, my memory is not so good. Don't worry, we're almost there. I forced a smile and avoided his puzzled eyes. He then scratched his head.
Is it there?
I looked in the direction of his hand and... oh, there it was! Luckily, it was empty when we came inside. Leo excitedly threw me 2 pom-poms.
It's been 4 years since we did this, right?
Then he spontaneously lifted me up and I was easily balancing on one leg as a natural reflex. Ta-da! He tossed me up and I dropped smoothly into his strong arms. The time seemed to stop flowing at that moment. Our eyes met and... jeez, it was so embarrassing. Suddenly, a round of applause broke out.
Well done. But this place is only for students of the university. You two can't come in here.
Leo looked at me in confusion. Okay, I lied. I'm not a student here. I was waiting for his mockery when suddenly the other guy who barged in on us laughed. He introduced himself as Matthew, the cheerleader's coach.
Just in time. We still have a slot for a cheerleading scholarship. We will judge the contestants through a cheering contest next week. Do you two want to sign up?
Yes! Leo and I looked at each other with a familiar, hostile look. It didn't take us long to go back to being rivals. Just wait, Leo. I would definitely get this scholarship. Since then, we practiced together in the same room, but I couldn't get a single minute of peace with him. One time, he poured flour into my pom-poms, and when I performed, the flour splattered all over my body, making me look like a moving snowman. How childish. Next time, while Leo was in the shower, I took revenge by sneaking in and stole his clothes. Hey, Leo, ready to flaunt your gorgeous body to the world? Then I ran away with his clothes. He quickly wrapped a towel around his waist and chased after me.
Stop! At least give me my pants!
He chased me around the gym wearing only a towel, which earned everyone's laughter. Suddenly, I tripped and Leo lost his momentum and fell on top of me. Looking at his muscular body, I blushed happily and shouted, "Ah, pervert!" As a result, we were scolded by the gym's manager and threatened to get kicked out. At that moment, we decided to shake hands.
Looks like we're even.
After that day, we got along better and supported each other a lot with no more childish pranks. One day, when I was practicing backflip but kept failing and hitting my butt, Leo looked at me with pity.
You want to beat me at this level?
Despite his foul mouth, he still taught me how to do it.
Do it again. I'll help you.
As I leaned back, our eyes met again, making my heart race. Oh no, it seemed like I had fallen for my obnoxious arch-enemy. Finally, the day of the competition took place. Besides us, there were a few other contestants. I started trembling and my stomach kept growling. Shoot, my fear of crowds had come back.
Please step out. The last contestants. Caitlin Stewart.
I stood trembling in the middle of the stadium. The music played, but I froze on the spot as my sweat poured out non-stop. This was not going to work. I couldn't do it. I quickly ran away.
Wait, Caitlin, where are you going?
Leo hurriedly ran after me. Seeing that I was still panicking, he hugged me tightly to calm my nerves.
There's nothing to worry about. We'll do it together, okay? Relax, I'll help you.
His confidence and kindness reassured me a lot. Matthew quickly appeared behind us.
Hurry up, guys. Seize this moment and show him what you got.
Leo held my hand and together, we showed everyone there the performance of a lifetime. At the end of the competition, Matthew excitedly announced,
And the winners are Caitlin and Leo!
Before I could scream in happiness, he confirmed again. The scholarship could only be awarded to one person. I took Leo's hand and said, Leo deserves it. Without him, I wouldn't be here. Suddenly, Matthew laughed loudly.
How long are you gonna hide her, dude?
It turned out that Leo and Matthew had teamed up to trick me. Leo was the real cheer captain at the Kentucky Uni. He knew from the start that I was lying, but he seriously wanted to help me get into the same university with him, so he came up with that idea.
At first, I just wanted to help you as an old friend who shared the same passion. But now, I'd like us to be more than friends, Caitlin.
Touched by his affection, I hugged him tightly for what felt like an eternity. Finally, I got accepted into the University of Kentucky as a cheerleader, and I've been working part-time to pay for my tuition. Until this day, Leo is still by my side to cheer me on and help me overcome my fear of crowds and grow more confident. I love him so much.
After school, I dragged myself toward the school gate, dreading the inevitable encounter with them. Those obnoxious bullies who thought picking on my appearance somehow made them cooler.
Hey, Chloe, your mom's here to pick you up. There!
I followed their gaze and saw a chubby burger vendor expertly flipping patties across the street. Aw, how sweet of her to bring you dinner! I rolled my eyes but kept walking in that direction. Except I didn't stop at the food stand. I walked right past it and slid into the back seat of a shiny, fancy car parked behind. I glanced back at them. The smiles had vanished from their faces. Geez, how much longer do I have to deal with these jerks? How was your day, sweetie? There she was, my mom, Layla, with her flawless makeup and designer clothes. Not to brag, but she's a world-famous supermodel. And then there's me, Chloe, a 15-year-old girl who gets teased for being chubby. But hey, I'm still cute in my own way, right? Look, I barely breathe and I gain weight. Exercise? Yeah, tried that. Doesn't work. I I always wonder, why do I look like this and not like my mom? While she's gracing magazine covers and stealing the spotlight, I'm busy dodging stares and nasty jokes at school. Tough gig, huh? Mom never took me anywhere with her. She always had some excuse. I get it, she's busy being Layla, the supermodel everyone worships. But that also means I'm often stuck at home watching her glamorous life from a distance. Sometimes I imagine what it'd be like standing next to her at one of those fabulous events, but I already know the answer. I wouldn't fit. Literally. Brand sent more gifts for you, darling! Designer clothes, fancy dresses, all of them. Stunning. But they'd barely cover one arm or maybe a leg, let alone my whole body. The older I got, the more I hated looking in the mirror. I also became wary of opening up to anyone. People cared more about looks than what's on the inside. One evening, I heard the front door open. Mom came home earlier than usual. She normally arrived late at night, tipsy, sometimes crying over my dad. But today was different. Her voice echoed through the house, happier than ever. But as soon as she saw me, her smile faded. "Chloe, we need to talk." I sat across from her in the living room and the air felt oddly tense. "There's something important you need to know. That I love you very much." "I love you too, but what's going on?" I need to ask for your forgiveness, Chloe. What I'm about to do is for the best. For both of us. You're scaring me. What are you planning? Just tell me already. Her phone buzzed, interrupting the conversation. She quickly answered it and rushed out, leaving me alone with a million questions swirling in my head. That night, I tried to stay up and wait for her, but sleep pulled me under, and soon I was wrapped up in my blanket. The next morning, I was woken by noise. Paparazzi crowding our driveway. Why were there so many people here? Right there, splashed across every gossip page, was a photo of my mom standing outside smiling for the cameras. A live stream? Mom was standing next to a slim, pretty girl about my age. "Everyone, meet my daughter Maya. I'm so proud to introduce her to the world." Daughter? The word made my breath catch.
Maya, you look amazing. Do you plan on following in your mother's footsteps and becoming a model?
I think my figure speaks for itself, of course. Like mother, like daughter, just wonderful. Downstairs, the laughter and congratulations continued, but no one seemed to care about the storm of confusion raging inside me. That night, I heard a knock at my door, but I didn't answer. After a while, my mom walked in. "Listen, I didn't have a choice. The media, they expect so much. I had to lie about Maya being my real daughter. I know it's unfair to you. I'm sorry." I clenched my fist, trying to hold back the anger. Protecting me? Pretending Maya's your daughter is protecting me? I don't want to hear your excuses. She rummaged through her designer purse and pulled out a stack of cash, placing it on the nightstand. "Take it. Buy whatever you want. Just understand me, Chloe. I don't want your money. I just want a mom who isn't ashamed of me." She was about to say something, but then changed her mind and quietly walked out. So it was true. She was ashamed of me, because I didn't look good enough to be her daughter. The very next day, Maya moved in. Mom and Maya spent time together laughing, shopping, taking selfies, doing everything the media wanted to see. I couldn't believe how fast Maya became part of the family. She even started appearing in magazines, adored as the perfect daughter. One afternoon, my mom brought a few of her fancy friends home. I was in the kitchen making a sandwich when they walked in. I was planning to quietly slip away when one of them noticed me. "Oh, I didn't know you had a maid! So young and dressed nicely, too!" For a second, everything froze. Mom's smile became awkward, but before anyone could say anything else, Maya jumped in. "Yes, this is Chloe, our housemaid!" I stared at Maya, my eyes screaming, "Really?" But she just flashed me that fake smile of hers. "Get us some drinks, will you? These are Mom's special guests, so be extra nice." She actually ordered me around like a servant. What the flipping flapjacks? She even gave me that look, like I better behave if I didn't want to embarrass Mom. "And don't forget to clean up the breadcrumbs." A few people complimented her on her attention to detail. I was so shocked I let out a laugh, but I grabbed the broom and swept, imagining Maya's annoying face as the floor I was sweeping. "Thanks, Chloe." Then they left, leaving me standing there fuming. Mom sneaked a glance at me, but I ignored her. This was her idea of protecting me? Things got worse at school. Maya immediately became the center of attention. Everyone wanted to be friends with the daughter of the famous supermodel Layla. Even the mean girls were practically begging her to join their squad. And the guys? Those losers buzzed around her like flies, desperate for her attention. I didn't care, but Maya definitely did. She was whispering to her clique about me, and the gossip spread like wildfire. Soon enough, my old friends stopped talking to me, and even people who didn't know me started avoiding me. One time, I managed to overhear Maya and a few girls chatting. I don't know how Chloe lives like that. I mean, she doesn't even love herself. Otherwise, she wouldn't be so, overweight. I heard she's a total brat at home, too. Lies! I stomped over and punched Maya right in the face, knocking her to the ground. Who do you think you are? Fake! You're living a fake life! You're not my mom's daughter! Wait, no. If I said that, it would expose Mom as a liar. She's still my mom. Ugh. But Maya didn't stop. Her manipulation reached a whole new level. Why do you hate me so much? I'm only trying to help you. You won't be happy until you kick me out, will you? What are you even talking about? If you were me, would you want some random girl moving in and calling your mom Mom? You're living my life. Maya suddenly backed away, holding her cheek like I'd slapped her. Then she burst into tears. What was this? An Oscar-worthy performance? That's enough, Chloe. I never expected you to be so selfish. I froze. Maya had set me up and now she'd completely won Mom over. Fake everything to turn me the bad guy. That night, I stayed up on purpose, waiting for Mom to come home. I had to talk to her about that snake she'd let into our house. But instead, I caught Maya sneaking into Mom's room, rummaging through her jewelry box, and stuffing expensive items into her bag. Maya! How dare you do this? But she just gave me a smirk before jumping out of the window. Before I could stop her, she threw all the stolen goods into my closet drawer and ran downstairs just as Mom walked in the door. Layla! Chloe stole your jewelry! I saw her! She said she did it because she hates you! That's not true! Maya did it, not me! But when Mom searched my room and found the jewelry hidden in my drawer, her face hardened. Chloe, if you wanted something, I could have given it to you. Why would you do something so terrible? I was speechless. I felt like my whole world was falling apart and there was nothing I could do to stop it. Unable to sleep, I snuck down to the storage room to find old pictures of Dad, the ones Mom had gotten rid of. Dad had left when I was young, and my memories of him were fuzzy. But on nights like this, I wished he were still here. I grabbed the old family photo album, but I noticed something was missing. There were hardly any old pictures of Mom. She had been cut out of most of the family photos. Of course, there were recent pictures, Mom at glamorous red carpet events, but nothing from before she became the Layla the world knows today. Strange. I tore through the storage room, searching more thoroughly. Eventually, in a corner, I found a small locked box. I carefully opened it. The old lock had rusted. Inside were old photos of a woman who looked oddly familiar. She wasn't the slim, beautiful Layla that everyone knew. It hit me like a punch to the gut. This was my mom. Before surgery. Before she transformed into someone else. The shock washed over me like a wave. Now I understood why I didn't look like her. And my dad, he didn't abandon me. He left because he couldn't stand that the woman he loved had disappeared. I cried and cried until somehow I fell asleep on the floor. The next morning I woke up, my head still spinning. But I quickly realized someone was standing in front of me. Maya was sitting there carefully examining the old photos of my mom and the plastic surgery papers. I barely managed to jump up as she snapped pictures of everything on her phone. These will be very useful to me. When I got to the living room, Mom was already sitting there looking miserable and worried. Maya sprawled out on the couch like she owned the place. So, you'll buy me anything I want, right? Maya, please. Can we talk about this in private? Oh, what's there to hide? Unless you mean your real past. I can just imagine how the media would eat that up. I stood there frozen, watching Maya openly blackmail my mom, unsure what to do. Fine, anything you want. Perfect. I have a whole list. She didn't just want luxury items. She demanded an entire skyscraper in the middle of New York. No way. I can't do that. Then sell this mansion. Rage surged through me. I charged at Maya, slapping her so hard she tumbled to the floor. You've gone too far. One day, I'll hire you as a real maid. You oversized brat. She bolted before I could turn her into a human burger patty. I rushed to my mom, holding her trembling hands. I'm so sorry, Chloe. I was wrong. There's only one way we can get out of this mess. The next morning, we set up a serious talk with Maya. I'm sorry for not being honest about my past. When I was your age, I was bullied for the way I looked. I was overweight and shy, and I hated myself. So I changed through plastic surgery. I thought being beautiful would fix everything, But I lost myself in the process, deceiving everyone. Bringing Maya here and pretending she was my daughter,
Stop. That's so sweet, Layla, but I don't care. Now, about my house, cars, jewelry? You promised.
If we give you everything you want, will you stop blackmailing us?
Maybe. Can't say for sure. But for now, yeah.
We could give you money, but what's the point if you'll be spending it from jail? I said, holding up my phone, which was recording the entire conversation. Maya lunged at it, smashing it to pieces. She just stood there laughing like she was untouchable. Hey, wave to your fans! Or maybe anti-fans by now. I pointed to the hidden camera and the potted plant across the room. Maya's face drained of color. You wanted to change your life with a live stream, and now it's the same thing that'll bring you down. The sound of sirens grew louder, echoing in her panicked eyes. After the police took Maya away, we ended the live stream without reading a single comment. I already knew what they would say, and my mom had learned her lesson. Now I needed to be by her side to help her through it all. I'm retiring. I need to spend more time with you. We hugged with no more dark secrets between us. My phone rang and I picked it up.
We'd love to work with you as the face of our famous oversized clothing line.
But I politely declined and hung up. I think I've had enough of the fake media life. What I need now is to be true to myself, stay healthy, and enjoy life with the people I love. Who said that no one in the world is perfect? So did they forget to count me in? Because I'm Madison, the daughter of a wealthy man who owned 3 successful businesses, and we lived in a luxurious mansion overlooking the city. Yeah, you heard that right. In that way, I became the most popular in school with designer clothes, expensive cars, and perfect grades. Which color dress would you like to wear to the party tonight?
We have Porsche, Lamborghini, and Mercedes. Which would you like to choose?
Oh, Madison, we are honored to have an excellent student like you. That's not all. There's one more great thing I want to show you. This is Kristen, my bestie. She is beautiful, gentle, and very kind. Our parents are close, and so are we. Many people even think we are twins because we often wear the same clothes or bags. I really appreciate this connection between us.
Madison, as long as you accept me to be my lover,
Nope.
I can give you everything.
Nah.
Madison, I can put your name on the map.
Nope. But wait, are you Jack? Kristen's ex?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter, right?
You don't deserve her, and I'm way out of your league, obvi. Falling in love with best friend's ex? Ew! Disgusting! I won't let anything ruin our friendship. One day, my father announced that he had recently purchased a luxury yacht and decided to host an extravagant party to celebrate the occasion.
I will invite all my business associates and their family. You can invite your friends too.
Yahoo! Party! Needless to say, I spent weeks planning my outfit, picking out the perfect jewelry, and choosing the right makeup. When that day came, I arrived on the yacht wearing a beautiful flowing Dior dress and sparkling jewelry. The moment I stepped onto the yacht, I was greeted by flashes of cameras from the paparazzi who were allowed to board the yacht to cover the event.
Wow, you look gorgeous.
After returning them with a smile, I glanced around and saw a bevy of familiar faces and new acquaintances. Of course, I was the life of the party, getting all of the attention from the boys. As the night went on, I began to notice something was off. Kristen has yet to show up. As I was walking around looking for her, I saw Jack. Dad! That boy Jack? Why is he here?
Oh, he's my friend's son.
So that's it. Jack came from a wealthy family. No wonder Kristen was so infatuated with him. In the middle of the party, I approached and chatted with a group of boys on the yacht's upper deck, including Jack.
You look like Rose on the Titanic. All of a sudden, we have Jack here.
Everyone was bursting into laughter. Suddenly, I felt a push from the black water below. I gasped for air and tried to regain footing, but the waves were too strong. Where am I?
We're so sorry for your loss.
Wait, what? I I saw my parents crying. Were they in the hospital? Who's that? I found myself lying on a white bed, completely unconscious. Was I really dead? Hello? Everyone, I'm here! Dad? Mom? I still have a lot of unfinished things. It couldn't be true. No! I woke up and found my body exhausted and my memory hazy. Could it be that Jack pushed me by accident? I looked around and realized I was lying on an unfamiliar beach. In front of me was a young man who seemed to have just saved me from death.
You still alive?
Where am I?
I don't know.
What?
What is what? That's how you say thank you to the person who saved you? Here, take it. Lucky for you, I always carry food with me on short voyages.
I hesitated. Should I trust him? But I was so hungry and helpless. I then devoured the food and drink that guy gave me. Turns out his name was Alex, a few years older than me. He was tanned and muscular, with a bright smile on his face. He said that he lived in a small village nearby. When he was rowing to explore new islands, he happened to see me lying unconscious on the beach.
You come from a rich family, right? I could tell by your dress.
That's right. My father is blah blah. Can you hand me your phone? I need to contact my dad. Don't worry, I will repay you handsomely.
I can't.
What? Why?
I don't have that thing.
At first, I thought I had gone back to the primeval time. But after listening to Alex talk about his community, I understood everything. He grew up in a small town where everyone lived with a love of the sea and a simple lifestyle. Began to dip towards the horizon, Alex suddenly jumped to his feet.
Oh my gosh, I should have noticed the time.
I have to go home. But how?
I'll take you back to town tomorrow. There'll be someone there who can help you. But I'm afraid we have to spend the night on this island tonight. The sea is extremely dangerous, especially at night. To set up a campfire.
I looked at my expensive dress and looked at Alex. He was also looking at me.
Fire will help us avoid wild beasts.
Wild beasts?
Yeah. There could be tigers, bears, or any wild animal in the forest. Who knows?
Without waiting for Alex to say another word, I immediately tore the hem of my dress and got ready to do anything. But that was not as simple as I thought. Ah! I'm sorry.
That's okay.
We gathered wood and kindling and soon had a roaring fire crackling between us. I thought I was going to starve here. So I took the last bread Alex had given me since morning, but when I was about to take a big bite, oh my gosh! That incident made Alex burst out laughing. As the night gradually fell, we sat together and watched the flames flicker and dance. I thought about my previous life. Everything had been so controlled, so planned out, but here on the beach with Alex, I felt free. You know what? I always have to show myself as an outstanding person.
Uh-huh. You must be feeling very tired.
By the time the stars began to twinkle above us, I felt like I had made a true friend. I knew that me and Alex came from vastly different worlds, but at that moment, I didn't care. All I knew was that I found someone who I could trust, someone who made me feel like I didn't have to put up any walls or facades. As I drifted off to sleep that night, with the sound of waves lapping against the shore and the scent of salt in the air, I knew I had experienced something special. The next morning, the bright sunlight and the sound of the waves woke me up. No one was around. Was I having another dream about a guy named Alex?
Hey, come here. Look what I found.
Hearing his voice, I smiled and rushed to him.
What? Why are you smiling like that? Is there a starfish on my face?
No. I had a sweet dream last night.
This must be yours, Kristen. I found it when you were lying on the beach yesterday.
Alex said and handed me a necklace. But my name wasn't Kristen. The name made me dumbfounded as the memory was restarted. Everything rushed back like a slow-motion movie, very clear. I thought it was Jack, but it wasn't him. That night, when I felt myself being pushed forward before falling into the sea, I turned around and tried to grab onto whoever was behind me. This necklace belonged to the person who did this to me. Was it really Kristen? But why did she do that to me? In my shock, I stammered to Alex. I need to get back now. I have something to do.
Get on the boat. I'll take you back to my town first.
Before we climbed into the boat, I heard a helicopter fly overhead.
Madison! Is that you?
When the helicopter landed, my father jumped down to grab Alex.
Who are you? What have you done to my daughter?
Take it easy, Dad. He's Alex. He saved me.
Really?
After receiving my confirmation, he calmed down and thanked Alex. We offered to invite Alex to the mainland, but he refused. So we parted even though many things were left unsaid. But I had a thing to do. Kristen had to pay for what she had done. When I returned, I immediately went to the school to face Kristen. Oh, Madison! Thank God you are still alive! I'm so worried about you! It was you who pushed me into the sea that night. You talk nonsense! We're friends, aren't we? Yes, we used to be. By the way, where's the necklace with your name on it, which I gave you? I must have dropped it somewhere? No, it's right here. I accidentally snatched it the moment you pushed me that night. You slander me! I will sue you for slander! Kristen was about to rush in to steal the evidence from my hand, but it wasn't that easy.
Enough, Kristen. You need to take responsibility for your wrongdoing.
The case lasted 2 weeks, and Kristen finally had to pay the price for her actions. Turns out, she's always been secretly jealous of me for everything, while I thought it was a close friendship. My life was back to normal with expensive clothes and luxury cars, but I always feel like something was off. Madam, about this dress. I looked up and saw the maid holding the tattered dress I wore that fateful night. I already know what I'm feeling. I miss Alex. I grabbed my phone and ran out of the mansion. I had to find him, who gave me so many emotions. As soon as I walked out the door, my phone suddenly rang. A call from an unknown number. Madison, who's that?
Hi. This little device is really useful, but I still want to talk to you in person.
Alex!
Dory, please be my girlfriend. Get your dirty hands off my goddess now.
Cut it out, guys. I'm not dating either of you.
Oh, man.
At that moment, a girl suddenly rushed toward me from nowhere. Is she going to hit me? Dory, I love you! It turned out that she wanted to give me presents. Right then, a bunch of girls rushed to me. Dory, please take my gift. Dory, look at me. Dory! Yeah, not only boys, but girls are also crazy about me. Hi, I'm Dory, the goddess of Brentwood High School. Let me tell you my story. I was born into a millionaire family. My parents are both talented entrepreneurs. As I grew up, with my intelligence and beauty, I quickly got loved and admired by everyone.
Because Dory is so gorgeous. She's as beautiful as Audrey Hepburn.
Once Dory wore a torn dress and it became a trend. Dory shook my hand once and I never wanted to wash my hand anymore. Even the teachers gave me a certain favor.
We're going to select a representative to promote our school. And I want you to take the position, Dory.
But...
There's no but, Dory. I believe you will do it well.
They even called me goddess. My locker was always full of love letters. They even gave me weird gifts to show their love. On my 17th birthday, my parents gave me a surprise. Princess, this is your birthday present from us. Wow, thank you, Mom and Dad!
Oh, Mr. Bierman. Yes, we do have time.
both of them rushed to the car. And so my parents left their princess alone at her 17th birthday party. Well, I'm used to them being busy anyway. At this moment, my phone rang. Dory! That person was Amanda, my bestie. For my birthday party this year, I wanted to invite her, but my parents wanted it to be in the family, so I planned to celebrate it with her later. Yes, my girl? Are your parents gone again? Yeah. Come to Tracy's. They're throwing a party here. Tracy is like the snobby girl in class that I don't really like. But who cares now? I'm tired of being home alone. So I drove my car to Tracy's party. Wow, it's really crowded in here.
Hey, football guy! Are you going to join the school's team? Of course, football is important to me.
While I was looking for Amanda, two guys came to me.
Wow, got his story. Here for the party, huh? Wanna have a drink with me? Don't worry, I'll take you home.
No thanks. I have a drink already. I flatly refused them, but those boys still tried to approach and invite me for drinks. He even touched my hand. Stop it. I don't want to sit with you guys.
What a goddess. So arrogant, but we really like that. Come on, let's have some fun with us.
Let go of me!
That's enough. Leave her alone.
While I was so terrified, a guy appeared and helped me. Oh my god, he's so handsome.
You don't want to miss out on cold pizza, do you? No, I don't. We're leaving now.
Thanks. Ugh. Just like that, I fell into the guy's arms. The problem was, the drink in my hand had spilled all over his shirt. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I hurriedly tried to wipe the water off his shirt, but it seemed to get worse.
It's okay. Oh, wow.
Just like that, we found a quiet place to talk. His name was Blake, 18 years old, recently moved back from Canada, and was about to go to Brentwood High, which was also my school. So, do you play football?
I play as a quarterback. Do you like football?
Yes, I'm running for the SCP, and I'm planning to invest and develop the school's team.
Wow, that's the coolest thing a girl has ever said to me.
I could feel my heart beating fast. The next second, I saw Blake approaching. What are you doing to my brother? Tracy's voice startled me. She showed hatred to me here. Anyway, brother?
Hey, Tracy, my dear sister.
Ew! And you? Are you not at home having a birthday party? Princess. Anyway, this party is a cherry on top, so no wonder you wanted to join it so much. Have fun, opponent. Tracy and Blake left, and Blake didn't forget to look back at me and smiled. He is so charming. Much better than his awful sister. At this moment, Amanda ran towards me from nowhere. Where have you been? I've been calling you 100 times! Sorry, I left my phone in the car. After I got my own car, I drove to school without my parents taking me. Oops, forgot to tell you. Today is the Student Council President Elections Day. I had prepared so well for that day. My opponent, well, was Tracy. How ironic. Tracy confidently stood on the podium and presented first. Blah, blah, blah. All she was talking about was changing the food on the school menu to organic. If you vote for me, I promise to deliver organic lunches to you all. Now it's my turn to give my speech. Come on. It's now or never. Everyone listened attentively to my presentation. If you vote for me, I promise to help the football team go even further. Go Brentwood! Thanks to my convincing speech, I succeeded in becoming the student council president. Everyone congratulated me, except Tracy. You just got lucky with that cliche speech, huh? After finishing her words, she walked away.
Hey, that was an inspiring speech. Congratulations.
Thank you. After saying that, Blake ran after Tracy. You know Blake? Do you know him too? I met him once at Tracy's party. Just like that, Amanda and I walked away happily chatting. After becoming the new student council president, I became even more popular and loved by everyone. Until one day. That day, after PE class, we went back to our classroom. Suddenly, Amanda screamed. Oh no! What's wrong? The wallet that that wallet was a birthday present that Amanda's mom gave her. She loved and cherished it so much, but now it's gone. Are you sure you didn't leave it somewhere else? Before PE class, I had checked it. It was still in my bag, but now I can't find it anywhere. A discussion broke out. The whole class confirmed that someone had stolen it and began to discuss who the thief was. Okay, who was the last one to leave the room? Isn't that you, Dory? Huh? All eyes were on me. I was indeed the last one to leave the class, but I swear I didn't steal it. You don't mind if we check your bag, do you? What could possibly be in my bag? I didn't steal anything anyway. To prove that I was clean, I agreed to her request. Unexpectedly, Tracy took Amanda's lost wallet from my bag. This shocked the whole class. OMG, Dory, I can't believe you did that.
Is she really a goddess?
Yes, the goddess of thieves. I felt like I heard a thunderclap in my ears. How did that wallet get in my bag? You were unbelievable. I don't know why that thing was in my bag. Amanda, please trust me. Listen to what the thief says. In the blink of an eye, everyone looked at me with hatred. No one was on my side. They even took out their phones to record and whisper about what I stole even though I didn't do it. I tried to explain, but in the end, no one believed me. My mind was in turmoil. My throat was constricted. I couldn't believe this is how people treat the girl they used to call a goddess. I was immediately called to the principal's office, and my parents were also called to a meeting with him urgently.
Sir, there must be some misunderstanding here. The classmates found the wallet in Dory's bag.
Did they see her take it? The principal said that witnesses and evidence both showed that I was a thief. Because of that, I'd be suspended from school and also be fired from my position as student council president. I couldn't help but burst into tears. Obviously, I didn't steal anything, but no one trusted me.
Dory's parents, please calm down. If Dory can prove that she didn't take the wallet, all related charges will be cleared.
I'll prove that I'm not a thief, I said in tears. My parents also agreed with my decision. Well, after a week of suspension, I'm back to school. However, everything had changed completely. Everyone hates me now. You goddess of thieves! You're so evil. Can't believe I used to worship her. Amanda also hated me. She didn't even look at me, but got busy talking to the other student. Amanda, wait! I pushed my way through the crowd, trying to walk toward Amanda. Suddenly, I tripped over someone's foot and fell. Luckily, someone was able to save me. Blake?
Let's get out of here first.
Blake just kept pulling me away and leaving hateful glances behind. Thank you, Blake. Because of what happened earlier, I wasn't in the mood to go to class anymore. So Blake suggested we hide in the janitor's room. Aren't you afraid I'll get you involved in this mess?
I heard Tracy talk about what happened that day, but I believe you're not a thief. So, have you tried checking the camera?
After the incident, my parents asked to check the cameras, but the camera in the classroom was broken last month. So at Blake's question, I could only sigh helplessly.
What about the hallway camera?
The hallway camera was also having some sorts of errors, so I wasn't sure either. However, Blake still encouraged me to go to the security room to have a look. After a while of searching, I finally found an important clue. The camera caught Tracy surreptitiously walking down the hallway on the day of the incident. Its quality wasn't really good, but I recognized her outfit. Tracy has always been jealous of me being the student council president, so this must have been her motive for framing me. Blake also seemed shocked to learn of this.
This spoiled kid. Even if she's my sister, I can never accept this.
I immediately took the video back to the classroom and questioned Tracy.
Okay, Dory. We're in the middle of class.
I found the proof! The fact that I rushed in the middle of class shocked everyone. I immediately raised the phone containing the video.
Does that mean Tracy is the thief?
No, I'm not! So how do you explain this? I have personal reasons. You better explain it properly. There were whispers in the class, and everyone started to think that Tracy was the real thief. Tracy fell into a dead end, couldn't take it anymore, and screamed, "I'm not a thief!" She took out her phone and showed me a video. In the video, Amanda was sneakily putting her own wallet into my bag. Amanda quickly snatched the phone from Tracy, but it was too late because the whole class had seen the video.
She's the real thief. She promised to help me overthrow Dory and make me the student council president, so I helped her keep this dirty secret. But now I don't want it anymore.
These words hit me like a thunderbolt, causing me a great shock. The whole class was shocked and looked at Amanda. Why did you do that, Amanda? I thought we were best friends. Amanda initially wanted to deny, but now all the evidence was clear as day. She could no longer deny it, so she revealed her true face.
Dear, I hate you, Dory! Everything is about you, and I completely ignored. Your existence makes me nothing more than a shadow!
What? I never thought Amanda would feel this way. Turns out being friends with me makes her feel so pathetic. At this point, the principal, who had witnessed everything since I entered, spoke up.
Well, it looks like there are some students who will be in trouble. Dory, Amanda, and Tracy. 3 of you to the principal's office right now.
The truth that Amanda framed me quickly spread out. Amanda had an urgent parent meeting and had to publicly apologize to me in front of the whole school. In addition, she was suspended from school for 2 weeks. Tracy was also suspended from school for covering up for Amanda. I was reinstated as student council president and returned to being the goddess of Brentwood High.
Hey, goddess.
Hey, Blake has always been there to cheer me up after all that happened. Thanks to him, I overcame the shock of being betrayed by my best friend, and now it can be said that we are in a good relationship.
I was standing in the bathroom while singing. How'd you like that? How you like that? Da 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 da. Suddenly the light went off, making me terrified. Peter, stop it! Indeed, Peter was outside and messing with me as usual. Your voice sucks! You won't make it past the audition! I reached for the door, grabbed a bar of soap, and threw it at my mischievous brother. Hi, I'm Elisa, 17 years old, and Peter, my brother, is 2 years younger than me. He's funny and witty, so he's always adored by our parents, while I was like the shadow of my family. I wanted to show them I was amazing too. Since childhood, I've loved K-pop. Having a burning passion, I was determined to become a K-pop idol one day to amaze my family. Finally, I found a rare casting announcement for K-pop trainees for foreigners, and they asked the attendees to submit the audio of their vocals first. Although the casting location would be quite far from my city, it was such a lifetime opportunity that I decided to just go for it. But the moment Peter knew I was going to audition, he did whatever it took to bend my will. But because I strongly refused to give up, Peter had accidentally gone too far in ruining my chance to audition. Do you know that there are 3 principles to becoming a K-pop idol? First, keeping the casting invitation a secret. Second, keeping your profile clean. And third, being extra good looking. I was well aware of that, so I was always careful to keep a good image. In class, I was known as the elegant beauty for speaking so softly and gracefully. But Peter, that dumbass Peter, kept trying to drive me crazy so I would curse him. One time, he poured glue on my hair. Another time, he tickled my armpits. Sometimes he even threw my stuff out of the house. On one occasion, he was holding the phone to film me while throwing my 500-page encyclopedia through the window. I shouted, "Peter, you're too much!" Suddenly, a loud thud came from outside, accompanied with the sound of a car siren. Both Peter and I were startled. Almost immediately, someone rang my doorbell. We ran down to open the door and saw a policeman holding my encyclopedia.
We received a complaint from a lady that this book fell on her car and broke its glass. And she said it was not the first time something fell out of this house.
I was so ashamed. My family had to compensate for a large amount of money in that incident. I was called a freak in my neighborhood, and it was definitely not good for my career. I was super pissed off at Peter and gave him the silent treatment after that. Peter knew he screwed up big time, so he said he would make it up to me. The next day, he brought a small homemade cake to school and waited next to my seat for me to arrive. I suspiciously looked at the cake he was holding. Are you going to put it on my face? Not a chance. Nah, I swear this is not a prank. Having said that, the boy put the cake on the table. I dubiously sat down and immediately my butt was introduced with another cake that was placed on my seat. Peter! Prepare to die, you turd! He laughed and ran for his life while taking pictures of me as I was madly chasing after him while being covered in cake. Not only that, he also leaked the song I was practicing for the audition. I had no idea why he was so determined to make my life miserable, but he has successfully made me break all 3 principles to become a K-pop idol. One day, a representative from X Entertainment came to meet me. They told me that I had qualified for casting and needed to prepare $2,500 to pay for the training fee. Hearing that, I was overjoyed. I had just enough of that in my savings. Yes! I quickly printed out the casting invitation and ran downstairs to show my mom. Mom, I got a casting call! Can I see? Wow, but you can't reveal the casting information, right? Shh, be quiet, Elisa. Peter anxiously stared at my invitation from afar. I really couldn't understand what he was thinking. The boy kept messing with me and I never knew what he was plotting next. The next morning when I went to school, something unexpected happened. Every friend of mine was gathering in front of my classroom with plenty of bouquets. They rushed over and screamed excitedly. Elisa, congratulations on getting into the casting round of X Entertainment! Don't forget us when you're famous! Huh? How do they know this? I've never posted anything about it on my social media. I hurriedly covered their mouths, but suddenly a bunch of strangers came from nowhere to ask for my autograph and took a selfie with me without my permission. Suddenly, my phone rang. It was the representative of X Entertainment. I trembled as I picked up the call, and true to my worries, I received shocking news. I was eliminated from the competition for breaking its rule. I dropped my phone and passed out. It must have been Peter. Besides Mom and him, no one knew about my casting invitation. Too angry at the boy's stupid actions, I jumped up in the middle of the infirmary, grabbed a pillow, and ran to find my dumbass brother. I ran to his classroom and was ready to wreak havoc. When he saw my demonic face, he was so scared that he hid behind the classroom seat. I threw the pillow directly at Peter's face and blocked his escape. Why did you do it to me? Do you hate me or are you jealous of me? I kept hitting Peter, and he crawled away in fear after receiving my destructive outburst of anger. I fell to the ground and cried. I was so angry and hurt because, more than anyone, Peter understood most that I had sacrificed so much for my passion. I practiced singing until my voice was hoarse, playing the guitar until my fingers had calluses, but then everything was for naught. I would never forgive him. After that day, I never spoke to Peter again. I broke down in my room and kept crying my eyes out. Peter tried to reach me many times but failed. I was just sick of having to deal with his stupid jokes. If only he hadn't interfered with my life, if only a miracle happened. I took my guitar and sang a sad song. You know what? Sometimes you gotta create your own miracle. A crazy idea flashed through my mind. Draining my wallet and taking all my savings, I put everything I needed in my backpack and took my guitar with me. I left a goodbye letter to my family and walked through the door that night. 2 days later, the casting took place in Wyoming, an hour flight from my city. When I arrived there, what surprised me most was that the casting place was in a moldy, abandoned basement. But you know, as long as I could become a K-pop trainee, even if I had to cast at the bottom of the sea, I would do it. I pretended to be a staff member of the company to sneak in there. That way, I easily passed the security and entered the wing of the casting room. I knew I had only one chance, so I did something extremely odd. I picked up a nearby prop, which was a Minecraft headbox, and put it onto. After the last person had finished performing and the judges were ready to leave, I decided to show up and started singing with my guitar. Baby, I'm so lonely, 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 lonely. The judges were surprised and applauded politely.
Okay, you can stop. I recognize your voice. You're the girl who broke the casting rules and got eliminated. But I can see that you're extremely determined. You can pay the training fee now to continue the program.
Overjoyed, I hurriedly took off the Minecraft box and poured out all the money I had left to get my last chance. I was going to give it to them when suddenly a shoe flew straight to my money and blew it away. A familiar voice rang out. Stop, sis! This company is a scam! That's Peter! Why is he here? And with Mom too? From the very beginning, I had suspected this company.
I knew you would never listen to me, so I did all sorts of tricks to stop you.
At that moment, the police also rushed in.
Put your hands up! You're arrested for fraudulent appropriation of property!
I was bewildered. It turned out that so many people and I were deceived by Axe Entertainment. Fortunately, Peter saw my goodbye letter in time and decided to chase after me with Mom. I hugged him tightly and thanked him. Although the way he protected me by messing with me was so childish and obnoxious, he meant well. I guess we should be more alert on the path of pursuing our dreams, right?
How about that, Harper? Nailed your birthday gift, didn't I? Zelda, you're too cool. We nearly bought out the whole mall. I've never had so much ice cream. Thanks a ton. No biggie. You're my best friend after all. Zelda, I think I ate too much ice cream. Oh no, it's coming fast. Over there, hurry up. Oh no, disaster. There's no toilet paper, help. Oh no, this is too stiff. Here, want to use this for now?
Oh, please ignore my silly childhood antics. I was just 12 then and had no clue what to do with my huge allowance. KMDA audience, I'm Zelda, 18 years old, one of the richest heiresses you'll ever meet. My family owns a famous chain of 3-star Michelin restaurants and we gained billions from it. We have about 15 mansions spread across the country for managing our restaurant chain. Dad even had to buy a private jet for traveling between our houses. It's a bit annoying since I often forget my favorite pillow at our Ohio mansion, while I prefer sleeping at the Florida one for its soothing sea breeze. Gosh. But I'm fine with being rich. I guess God has always favored me since birth. Until my life turned upside down at 18. One evening, I went with my parents to our restaurant to review the menu as usual. This pan-seared salmon pizza is okay. Oh, French-style steak? Not really my taste, but not bad.
Oh, my hard-to-please food critic daughter. How about trying your hand in the kitchen and tweaking the dishes to your taste?
Huh? You're joking, right? That's the chef's job. Before becoming wealthy, my dad was a renowned chef. I always avoided his attempts to pass on his culinary skills because, of course, we could hire hundreds of chefs for cooking. Putting me in the kitchen was a huge mistake.
It's worrisome, ma'am. I started her with something simple like peeling carrots, but she turned this into this. Her salad is too vinegary, the steak is bitter and chewy like rubber. She even dumped a bag of sugar into the mashed potatoes instead of salt because...
They're both just white powdery stuff, right?
Ma'am, I don't think she can become a chef. And perhaps she doesn't want to.
That's Aubrey, one of the best chefs in our restaurant chain, whom my parents trusted to teach me cooking. Ugh, he's too strict. I was just... Wait, what's that burning smell? I immediately realized my fatal mistake. I had forgotten to turn off the gas stove! What now? The water to put it out? Oh no! Help me! Luckily, Dad came just in time. But the kitchen was wrecked, and some remaining customers panicked and fled the restaurant. Oh God, I've made a huge mess. Maybe she needs to experience living independently to realize her capabilities. What do you think about pretending our family's bankrupt and... Seriously, Mom? I know I ruined a kitchen and can't cook. I'm sorry for that. But you're going to deceive me because of it? Zelda, we can't coddle and care for you forever. You won't be able to take over our restaurant chain like this. Then I won't take over the restaurant chain, okay? You think that's acceptable? Who else could we trust it to? I don't know! Find someone else! Gosh, this is too much pressure for me! Disappointing. I've decided from today all your financial support will be cut off, including living expenses, allowance, everything. You'll have to learn to fend for yourself. What? No, Mom, you can't do that! But my mom did. She locked all my credit cards, left some cash in a suitcase, and kicked me out ruthlessly. I had to move to an old house my parents used to live in when they first married, while we have 15 mansions! Unbelievable! I spent days crying in that dusty old house. No servants, no chefs. Life was like hell. Just one house cleaning wiped out half the money you gave me. What am I supposed to do now?
That's your problem. Get a part-time job.
God, I never imagined I'd be in this situation. Starving, I left the house late at night. A tiny Japanese restaurant on the corner caught my eye. Oh my, their sushi totally knocked me off my feet. I've tasted all sorts of culinary delights, but somehow this simple dish was extraordinarily delicious. Your sushi is amazing. It's late, but the fish is still fresh and everything comes together perfectly. I'll definitely bring more people here.
Wow, thanks a lot. But I'd need to hire more staff before that. I'm already overwhelmed working alone.
Wait, what? This is just the opportunity I need. So what about me? I started learning the ropes at the Japanese eatery right away. Asahi, the owner and the only staff, is a sweet and attentive Japanese guy, and so skilled. He came to California at 18 to start his own business. Initially, it was tough as I knew nothing about sushi, but Asahi was always patient with me. A huge change from Chef Aubrey, who was always grumpy and nitpicky about every little thing. As I grew more comfortable, cooking became fun.
Yes, that's right. You're slicing the carrots beautifully.
Thanks. Ouch!
Are you okay? Let me...
There it goes again. My face flushes and my heart races every time Asahi touches me. Gosh, have I fallen for him? I assisted Asahi during peak hours. Though my cooking skills were limited, I was happy to feel more useful. I was about to receive my first ever paycheck.
What is this? A choke hazard? This piece of fish is rotten! Typical of a no-name, low-quality place. Compensate me now!
I assure you, that's impossible. We get fresh fish every morning and... Oh my God! Harper? Is that you? It was Harper, my dear old friend whom I hadn't seen in years. I was about to burst with happiness until I realized she seemed so different.
Oh, is that rich girl Zelda? You look so different I hardly recognized you. Be more careful with your work.
Please, stay calm. We'll compensate if there's any issue, but you seem fine for now.
I was shocked. Harper had changed completely. I thought she'd be thrilled to see me again. Luckily, Asahi saw through her unreasonable behavior and didn't blame me. After receiving my first paycheck, I excitedly planned to call my parents, hoping they'd let me come home. Then...
Zelda, darling, we've lost everything.
What? Mom, what kind of joke is that? Then, only my mom's crying was left on the phone. The sky seemed to crash down on me. Aubrey, the talented chef my dad always trusted, had betrayed him to take over the restaurant chain, plunging my father into debt. Our family's hard work was stolen, and my dad was comatose in the hospital after the shock. Could things get any worse? All 15 of our family's mansions had to be sold to cover the debts. I moved Mom into the old dusty house with me, and like me on my first day, she cried a lot. I had no choice but to work super hard. My family's fate depended on me. I couldn't give up.
I got it. I'm coming.
Everything lately's been crazy. Before Mom cut me off and kicked me out, my parents planned to pretend to be bankrupt just to teach me a lesson for not taking over the restaurant chain. Now it's all gone.
But the future's not set in stone. You can totally build your own restaurant chain. If you do that, your parents would be 100 times happier. That was my dream when I came here alone at 18.
Can I really do that?
Of course. Hey, Zelda. You're now one of the 2 main chefs at one of America's hottest sushi spots. You've changed so much. But first, don't push yourself too hard, Zelda. I'm always here when you need help.
I cleaned up the kitchen in our old house and spent days and nights practicing cooking to improve my skills. Yes, I couldn't let those down who believed in me. I had to try harder. On slower days at the restaurant, I worked with Asahi to create new sushi recipes.
Not quite there. Try again. Remember to roll tightly with just the right amount of pressure. Like this.
Oh,
I'm about to explode. Asahi is so warm, smells nice, and is so fit. At that moment, everything around us seemed to fade away, leaving just the two of us. And we shared a kiss. Before I knew it, I was ready to confidently enter an upcoming national chef competition. Winning this could mean a new start for me and my parents. But I never expected that Aubrey, the scoundrel, would be one of the judges. Fine, it's a chance to prove to him how wrong he was to underestimate me. I breezed through the initial rounds of the competition. Just as my dish was announced as the top at the finals, the organizers paused the event before I could even celebrate. Hi, I'm a reporter from the New York Times. We have information that this contestant stole the pan-seared salmon with passion fruit sauce recipe from Judge Aubrey here. She was a student before, right? Damn it! Harper again? What does she want from me now? True, but it's hard to say I learned anything from him except for deceit and betrayal. I assure you, my recipe is unique. Not copied or stolen from anyone. Can you prove that? I'll taste the dish made with both recipes, mine and Mr. Aubrey's, and point out the clear differences. Challenging me? One taste and I could highlight the differences in seasonings and preparation methods. Mr. Aubrey's frying oil still has a fishy taste because he didn't use garlic while searing. Oh, and he's missing a key ingredient to balance the sweet, sour, and salty flavors. Honey. Please, taste for yourselves. The other judges were completely convinced by my skills, even admitting they preferred my recipe. Obviously. Turns out Aubrey was Harper's father. Back when Harper and I were close, he had lost to my dad in a chef competition and had fell on hard times. My dad generously hired him as a head chef in our restaurant chain. Yet all they repaid us with was betrayal. Thankfully, Dad finally woke up from his long coma.
My talented daughter, I'm so proud of you. And I'm curious, which super chef managed to train such a stubborn girl like you?
That super chef is here to visit you, Dad. What do you think about hiring him as your future son-in-law?
On my way home, I suddenly felt like someone was following me. Realizing the danger was near, I ran for my life. Suddenly, a hand pulled me into a dark corner. That girl signaled me to keep quiet, but that silence couldn't distract that pervert. What a sweet kitten. At that moment, a bang sounded. My brother Gray came to save us in time. Jessie must also thank the girl who was willing to help me, right? Oh, but look, she was engrossed in looking at Gray. If you want to know who she is, look forward to the story I'm about to tell. The next time we met was the biology test, the final subject that determined if I could be eligible for direct admission to Harvard. The night before the exam, I had such a high fever that I couldn't study. During the exam that day, I was filled with anxiety. When I was most desperate, suddenly a strange thing rolled towards me. I looked up and saw the girl next to me turning and winking. I recognized immediately it was the girl who had helped me that night. I slowly unfolded that crumpled piece of paper. That was the answer for the test. 5 minutes left to finish. Without thinking, I quickly copied the answer. Suddenly, the teacher called my name. Jessie, what are you doing? My heart felt like it was going to shoot out. Oh, snap. My dream would perish. What is this, Jessie? It was Jessie who caught me cheating. I'm really sorry. Therefore, that girl was immediately dragged away by the teacher. Why was she so nice to me? After the test, while I was still lost in my thoughts, a hand actually touched my shoulder. Are you gonna make it up for me? Turns out she's Lily, who just moved to this town. You're the one who helped me that night? Why are you so nice to me? I'll do it no matter who you are. She then expressed that she wanted to come over to my house because she heard it was the most luxurious villa in town. Of course! My parents both own top cosmetic businesses. And I had no reason to refuse this good friend. As soon as I got home, I invited Lily to sit down so I could get some water. By the time I returned, she was gone. I rushed to look for her everywhere. Suddenly, I heard noises in Gray's room. Did she come here just to steal? What the heck are you doing, thief? Not at all. I quickly grabbed the bag in her hand, forcefully pulling it towards me. Okay, I might not be as strong as Lily, but I was much smarter than her. I immediately stepped on my best friend's foot and... Let's see what you get from my house. Surprisingly, all inside were love letters and pictures of Gray. I just want to confess to your brother. Turns out she'd had a crush on my brother since Gray saved her from that pervert. Unexpectedly, he had such a fortune, he had just been ghosted by his girlfriend, and now a beautiful and good-natured girl like Lily was falling in love with him. I definitely have to connect these two. After that stealing incident, I promised Lily that I would help her pick my brother up. So great. What kind of girl does he like? Skinny or chubby? Straight or curly hair? Oh, wait, I know. Before I could reply, I was dragged around by Lily around the clothing stores and hair salons. After one afternoon, she completely changed. What do you think? Will he like me? I couldn't stop staring at Lily. She really looked like Anna, Gray's ex-girlfriend. How do you know? But she didn't answer, only begged me to allow her to move into my house. Fine, I'll help you as I promised. The next day, I spent a whole day cleaning a room for Lily. After that, I went to look for her and discovered that Lily was watching the anniversary videos of Gray and Anna in the living room. She even deliberately practiced every gesture and word of Anna. What the heck is here? That gave me a hair raising. At this moment, a voice startled me. Jessie, what are you looking at so intently? OMG, Gray had come home from work. He would go crazy if he saw this. I immediately stopped him, but he still moved toward the living room. No, nothing. Despite my resistance, he pushed my hand to enter. Anna, you're back. Don't leave me anymore, please. Don't worry, honey. I won't go anymore. Lily's face startled my brother. Darn it, did he misunderstand anything? I hurriedly introduced Lily to him. There was a glimpse of sadness in his eyes. I'll take a rest first. Please make yourself at home. Lily was going to chase Mr. Gray, but was held back by me. Why did you act like Anna? I just accidentally watched it. Not intentionally, like you said. Obviously, she was hiding something from me. It couldn't be such a coincidence. The next day was Sunday. Lily wanted to cook lunch as a thank you for helping her. What does your brother like to eat? The lasagna, but it's Anna's recipe. I even don't know how to cook it. When Lily heard that, she was satisfied and pushed me out of the kitchen. Over an hour later, Lily brought out plates of hot food. What's so delicious? Look what I made for you. It was Anna's lasagna. The smell was the same too. It had been a long time since I'd seen Gray eat so well. At the end of the meal, when I cleaned and brought the plates into the kitchen, I discovered a purgative and a small notebook near the oven. Anna's recipes? How did Lily get it? And what is this purgative for? Suddenly, my stomach hurt. From outside, the laughter of my brother and Lily echoed. Let's go to the supermarket. Wait for me. I don't think you're feeling well. You better stay home and rest. Then she pulled Gray's hand and went away, leaving me with a severe stomachache. Lily must have put a purgative on my plate on purpose. But why did she do that? But first, I had to rescue my belly.
2,000 years later.
I stepped out of the bathroom in a relaxed mood, just in time to pass Lily's room. Surely she wasn't as simple as her appearance. I had to find out why she seduced my brother. I immediately rummaged through her room and was surprised when discovering a diary, inside containing many pictures of Gray and Anna. Why can Anna be lucky to have a wonderful boyfriend like Gray, but I can't? Anna was finally in a coma. The chance to possess Gray has come. What the heck am I reading? Lily was really perverted. I couldn't let such a dangerous woman approach him. So I ran around looking for them. Through the park, I suddenly saw Lily wanting to kiss Gray. Wait! The stomach ache continued. I quickly fell to my knees trying to hide my embarrassment. Lily, I want to go to the bathroom. Can you help me? At least I succeeded in separating Lily from my brother. After the top risk was dealt, I had to clear things up with Lily. I already know everything. Stop pretending to be a good person. So what? Everything I do is more terrible than that. It turned out Lily was Anna's roommate. Moreover, Anna didn't leave my brother. She had an accident and fell into a coma. Taking that opportunity, Lily tried every way to approach us, including hiring a pervert, just because she wanted to replace Anna. If Anna didn't have that benefit, let me take it. Aren't you afraid of me telling him everything? Why should I be afraid when I have proof that you cheated? It's best to keep your mouth shut. After that, Lily left, leaving me standing there in shock. I thought for a long time that night. Unable to sleep, I had to go down to the dining room to drink some when I suddenly saw Gray crying alone. What's wrong with you? I thought I'd forgotten Anna when having Lily around, but I couldn't. Seeing him like that made me more determined to help him find Anna. The next day, I waited until Lily was about to pass by and pretended to answer the phone. Are you Anna? Did you come round? As I expected after hearing that call, Lily hurriedly ran away. When Lily entered Anna's patient room, I texted Gray the address, then quickly rushed in. My brother's coming. Everything you've done has been exposed. How dare you trick me? Don't you need your Harvard dream anymore? I'm not like you. I don't harm others for my own benefit. So let's see if you still dare to show your face. With that, Lily raised her phone and was about to post a video of me cheating on the internet. At that moment, her phone was suddenly kicked to the corner. That was Gray. Which, I didn't expect you to be like that. In the end, Lily was arrested by the police. Although Anna hasn't come round yet, I believe with Gray's love, all the best will come to the two of them. As for me, I confessed to cheating in the exam. Of course, I lost the chance to get direct admission to Harvard, but don't worry, as long as I work hard, nothing can stop me.